get the rest of this stuff adjusted. All right. First pitch underway and a swing and a miss on Eurogyo. So much to talk about. So many things going on in today's game. I just got home. Hopefully I can get caught up. And that's a swing and a miss number 2. All right. So Eurogyo leading things off for Hanwha, batting 0 on the season. Lots to talk about. Completely new lineup this year for today, I should say, for Hanwha. Eurogyo just came up. He's leading things off playing center, and he swings and misses, and he's down strikes. So the normal leadoff hitter, Kim Tae-yeon, who is only hitting about 340 or 350 in the leadoff spots, is no longer leading off. Instead, he is in the 2-hole. We'll just leave it at that. So Kim Tae-yeon now up to bat. I will get the lineup set up as soon as I can. Again, things are a little more difficult during the week. Alright, next in there for a strike. I'll give some more highlights about, or talk more about Benjamin in a few as I get this all caught up. And lifted in to right. Rojas back to the warning track, and that's 2 away. Oh, stepping in now is number 16. Batting from the left side. First pitch swinging, and that's shorts, throws, and 3 away. And quickly, 3 up, 3 down. For Hanwha, as they did at least get a ball out of the infield. We'll give them that. And that's what we'll give them. A ball out of the infield. KT lineup, Rojas leading things off. Wang Jae-gyun, Kang Bae-ko is DHing today. And again, I will try my best to get these lineups and everything set up. It's always the hardest on Tuesdays because they haven't had a lineup set yet, so I'm kind of having to bounce around and guess, and then if I guess wrong at all, and then today was just completely just 100% guess. So An Chi-hong is starting in at second. It's the first time he has played second all year. Cheon-sung, An Chi-hong normally would be switching off back and forth batting, but Cheon-sung is playing right, An Chi-hong is playing second, Kim Tae-yeon is playing first, and number 16 is batting third and playing DHing as he just got called back up today. So Wang Jun-seo on the mound, coming off a solid start, 6 innings, 3 runs. Just about got Hanwha all set up. So Rojas will lead things off for the KT Wiz. I don't think so, Kenny. All right, Rojas. And first pitch ball. So Wang Junso, he's had a solid start last outing. Is really doesn't have that many really bad starts. The problem for him is he gets no run supports. In his last 7 starts, he has 9 total runs of support. They cannot seem to score whenever he is on the mound. 2-1 pitch coming up. Yeah, something like that. He's already brought up the guy with the DUI, and An Chi Hong is playing second for the first time all season. So that's a rip down the line and foul, 3-2. So again, I will get as much as quickly as possible. Yeah, that's definitely where he should be, especially against a righty. Like I don't disagree there. And that is ball 4. I don't know why he wasn't there anyway. All right, Wang Jae-gyun will step in. Again, I'm sorry, but not good. I mean, I want to be completely honest, not good. And there's a pitch, strike 1. I mean, maybe he knows something that no one else does. I don't know. It's possible. But, well, I don't understand some of the stuff he's done. I've been asking for some of the stuff he's already done, but other stuff I'm just like, what? Why? All right. And welcome, Nick. So Wang Jae-gyun looks at the ball, 1-1. Rojas on first base after the walk. Last 5 games, Wang Jae-gyun is hitting .333 with 6 hits and 1 RBI. I continue to try to get all through here. Moonsong Chul. All right, here comes the 1-2 pitch. After that, fouled away, strike 2, and another one fouled away. He definitely belong. Like my question is why wasn't he ever at second before? I think the biggest thing is the other people, the other guys were better second basemen than he was. I do think that when you get to be that age, is that's bounced in the dirt 2-2. When you get to be that age, you know you lose a step or two. Yuck. And I'm almost caught up, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, no, I messed up. No. 안녕하세요. Oh, the throw over to first base doesn't even affect him. What do I got going? And misses at the bottom of the zone, and another full count. That is his second full count, and this is really the biggest thing for him is he just struggles with command, and that struggle with command ends up costing him as he struggles to get through 6 innings due to the very big, and that he was on the pitch but fouled away, and Che Jae-hoon is not feeling that. He was not happy about that one. And here comes almost. Kim Song-soo. Alright. There we go. I believe I got everything set up now, and now I can finally start broadcasting. Okay. And misses. It doesn't matter because it's a ball. 2 walks. And one of the big things about this manager is the fact that he pretty much burns out some pitchers, is how most people feel. And the guy coming up is a scary, scary man with people on the bases. And the pitching coach has already made himself a visit to the mound. The staff for Hanwha did not change at all. Only the manager. So he's going to go with the staff that is currently there. And he's going to, from there, decide what to do and who to keep and who to replace. I imagine that a lot of these guys are going to be gone. Just because he's going to want his guys in there, and he's going to try to find any possible way to get rid of whoever's there. All right, it's Kang Bae Ko now stepping in. First pitch, and that's low. Ball 1. They've really... Oh, he'll make him during the season. Because once he starts losing, he's not going to blame himself. He's going to blame whoever the coaches are. And that's in there. First strike, 1-1. So, the main thing for him is big contract, way too big. 2 billion won over 3 years, 2.5 really, as through the next 2 seasons plus this season. 500,000 or basically $500,000 signing bonus, 500,000 for this year, and then 2 more years at 500,000, ending up about a $2 million contract for a 65-year-old guy that has never won a KBO championship. And misses up high. That's ball 3, 3-1. So Wang Jun-seo, 4.06 ERA on the season, 12 games, 8 starts, 2-5, 44 innings. Struggles with walks. He's got 29 walks on, and that's going to be a 3-6 putouts as they try to go and turn 2, but it's not possible. So got 1 out. Runner moves over to third, and the double play is still set up and in order in case they do need it. Yeah, so big changes. Kim Kong-min obviously taken out after that hit in the head from Sunday's game. Then they sent... I just got who they sent. Who did they send down? I literally just drew a blank. They sent one more down. Lee Sang-hyuk, the guy that pinch ran and they got picked off, as he should be down at that point. So they brought up number 16 and also Euro Gyol. Euro Gyol has been up a few times, and that's going to be another stolen base. One of the first things they've got to do is figure out why Hanwha is getting constantly stolen against. That is one of the very first things that they're going to have to find out, and one of the most important, without a question. And a swing and a miss. That's going to be 1-2. So Wang Junso is a very different pitcher away. He is only started one game away from Hanwha, away from Daejeon. So they've kind of, it's not that they've been sheltering him so much. They're not skipping starts so that he can start at home, but it's just kind of been the way everything's lined up. 5.63 ERA away from home. Did face KT earlier this year, but it was at home. One game, 1-0. Went 5 innings, gave up 1 run on a home run. And the 2-2 misses up high, and that's the third ball count, full count already. Oh, already he's got 3 full counts, and this is only the 4th batter. And that is in there for a strike. Huge strikeout look in there by Moon Sung Cho, and the home plate umpire looks like he might be trying to start a 1982 push mower with that strikeout call. It is a thing of beauty. That is one for the old Instagram right there. So Jang Sung-woo will step in, hit 256 on the season. Misses ball 1 low. So big strikeout there. So other things for Wang Junso, again, last game gave up went 6 innings, gave up 0 runs. Before that, 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, but took the loss. Before that, he went 5.1 innings, rough start, gave up 5 runs, took the loss. Before that, he went 4 innings and gave up 2 runs and took the loss because, once again, Hanwha fails to score when he is on the mound. And that is low, ball 2, 2-1. So, big changes so far for Hanwha is just in the lineup itself, as that misses way up high, 3-1. All 5 batters he has faced have been a 3-ball count, and he has already thrown 29 pitches so far in this inning. And fouled away, another full count, the 4th full count out of 5 batters. So the main thing is he brought up the number 16, and he's DHing. There's your girl, Nick. Kim Tae-yeon, who has been hitting extremely well, and another walk. Bases loaded. Who has been hitting extremely well at the leadoff spot, was, of course, taken out of the leadoff spot and dropped down to the number 2 hole. And just like the 1980s, he's got to put No Shiwan in the 4th hole. Despite all possible things saying don't put that type of player in that spot. But again, what do I know? They didn't even ask me to coach. Other things, An Chi-hong has moved over to second. Chan Sung is in right field, and Kim Tae-yeon is at first. This is what I was actually really wishing that they would do more, especially against lefties. So at this point right now, they have a ton of lefties at the top. And I don't know why that did not save. See if that fixes it. There we go. Sorry, now it's fixed. The Hanwha lineup was very far from the correct for some reason. That one misses, ball one, full counts. Kim Min-hyuk, with the bases loaded, is hitting a mere 667. That is 2 for 3 for those of you at home, and that is a foul ball for strike one. 1-1. So An Ji-hong at second. So up at the top of the order, you have Yuro Gyal, who's I believe, a right-handed hitter. Almost positive. I know he throws rights. Yes, right-handed hitter. And that catches the outside corner, 1 and 2. So you have a righty, a lefty, a righty, lefty, lefty. But I have 2 center fielders in my thing. Jang Jin-hyuk is playing left, not right. And that one is fouled over to the Hanwha side. There we go. That makes a little bit more sense now. So pitch number 36 coming up, the 1-2 pitch. Opponents are hitting 167 against Wang Jun-seol with the bases loaded, 1 for 6. Would love to see that go 1 for 7. And that's right, ladies and gentlemen. That's another looking strikeout. And he gets out of it. A very, very, very rough inning. But he gets out of it without any damage done. 3 walks, no hits, leaving the bases loaded. Wow. Settled in and got the job done through 36 pitches, unfortunately, though, as that is going to come back and haunt him. Just a second, I'm trying to get some more stuff situated. Yeah, I'm sure he will be. Maybe the biggest thing is obviously how this pitching staff is going to be used. He didn't make any pitching staff changes. So what that's how is he going to use them? Has he seen, I mean, I can't imagine that he's seen much since he was only, you know, I would have to imagine that after they called him, he, had a couple games to kind of look at some stuff, but I don't know. The fans are pretty much splits, I would say, where you have the old fans are like, oh, the savior is here. So basically, you have the old fans who think the savior is here, the same ones that thought the savior was there when Kim In-young came, and when other guys like Kim Sung-gun came, when all of these other legendary managers came. Swings through that one. So they remember the 2008 Beijing Olympics, where basically most of the greatest players of the KBO has had, because that one's fouled straight back, that the KBO has ever had went and won the Olympics. That's what a lot of the old guys remember. The newer guys, the newer fans, the younger fans, what they see a guy that has a notorious record for running players and pitchers into the ground. As that one's fouled back, keeps it 1-2. Uh, I you know I read some things about what some players said, and a lot of their opinions aren't baseball. What they said is like, oh, he's very charismatic. What does that have to do with winning a game? Nothing. So, yeah, we shall see what happens. All right, the 2-2 pitch lifted into the air, points up, shortstop, center fielder, shortstop takes it, and that's one away. We'll see how if he's doing this in a week. All right, so I didn't talk too much about Benjamin in the first. Benjamin 5.19 ERA, but much better at home. 2.84 at home as An Chi Hong looks at strike one there. 2.84 at home. 2-0 in 3 games. A much different pitcher whenever he's sleeping in his own bed the night before. Then on the season, 5.19 against Hanwha, a 9.82 ERA. He had a very rough game against Hanwha, but that was the whenever Hanwha basically was just ripping through the league, as that is going to be the first hit of the day for Hanwha. 안녕하세요. Banana. Banana. So Benjamin, in his last start against Hanwha, 8 innings, 11 strikeouts, gave up 1 hit, two hits, 1 hit, and it was 1 run, and it was on a homer. And that one's in there for a strike. So Jae Sung on the season, his last 5 games hitting 235, 4 hits, and the 0-1 pitch catches the top of the zone, and that's 0-2. So Benjamin in his last game against Hanwha, 8 innings, 99 pitches, walked 1, struck out 11. He is making his first start back since in the KBO since he went down with an injury back on the 12th of last month, and that misses way outside. Ball 1. Did make 1 inning of pitching down in the second league on the 30th, which would have been Thursday, right? Thursday, yes, Thursday. Only pitched 1 inning, 12 pitches, 9 for strikes, 2 strikeouts, and that's going to be a chopper just off the glove of the shortstop who's diving, and Hanwha's got runners on first and second with 1 out. Very important, 1 out. 네, 그 선수 싫어요. 그래서 이름 쓰지 않아요. Sounds like there's an ice cream truck outside. All right, Choi Jae-hoon will step into the box now. Peraza, good to see him in his uniform, which means he might be available for something like a pinch hit duty or something, as that catches the bottom of the zone, 0-1. The Che Hoon in his last 5 games, 286 with an RBI. Would love to see him get another RBI here. And that's low. Ball 1-1-1. So Peraza is taped up on his wrist. He's in uniform. He's up on the top step of the dugout. So it does look like if they need somebody to pinch hit or something, that they could bring him in. I'm surprised he's not DHing if he's that available, as that's misses, and that's ball 2-2-1. Be interesting to see how many pitches they're going to go with Benjamin. Again, Thursday he threw 12, but that would kind of just be like a bullpen session. So not too big of a deal there. I'm going to guess that they're going to want 80 pitches out of him, maybe 5 innings, depending on if where the score is at that point. And that's lifted, but foul and out of play, 2-2. Benjamin against Che Hoon. Che Hoon is 3 for 3, as that one misses up high, ball 3, and Hanwha finally gets a full count. Ido Yoon on deck. He's been all up and down and up and down and up and down the lineup. Definitely sounds like it, Kenny. Hanwha's definitely fell asleep after the Lotte series. They were probably tired. All that hitting. All right, here we go. The 3-2 pitch. In low, and we've got ourselves a bases loaded situation for Hanwha. With 1 out. And that's going to bring up Ido Yoon. And they will go out to talk to Benjamin. So again, he's making his first start back since the 12th of May. He only went 1 inning through 21 pitches, gave up 3 hits, walked 2, and 3 runs. Just a little talking to him. He did have to sit for a long time. Again, very important that they were not able to get any runs there, and it's very important that Hanwha is able to get some runs here. With Hanwha going 1-2-3 for Benjamin against Benjamin, but then a very, very long first inning for Wang Jun-Saw, as again he just threw a ton of pitches with all those full counts. So pitch number 28 of the game so far for Benjamin, and he's going to face Ido Yoon, whose first pitch swinging fouls it out. The 0-1 pitch fouled off again. 0-2. All right, the 0-2 pitch sets way outside and does not go after. It's 1-2. So Ido Yoon, the shortstop, one of the big reasons for last year's success of not finishing dead last year. Started this year not playing, not starting though. Has moved into the starting lineup, and that's ball 2. This is the first time Benjamin has had the bases loaded against him. Game number 9, and he has not had the bases loaded against him. That is massive. And he doesn't walk too many, 15 walks in 43 innings. And that is Sky to center field. And that is going to tag up An Chi-hong. And Chan Sung is also going to make his way over to third. And Hanwha is on the board. Big fly ball there from Lee Do-yoon on the 2-2 count. And Hanwha takes the lead, bases loaded, sacrifice fly, able to get the ball into center field. And big important thing there is Chan Sung was able to tag up from second and still make it. But so that's going to bring up Jang Jin-hyuk, the number 9 hitter for Hanwha, hitting .214 on the season. And looks at strike one. Jang Jin-hyuk really struggles with contact. We don't need to dance around the issue. He has 9 hits on the season. He has 15 strikeouts. And that's ball 1-1. I don't want to say he's swinging at bad pitches. He's just not hitting pitches. It's not like he's chasing a bunch of stuff out of the zone. All right, here comes the 1-1 pitch. And that's lifted into center, and center fielder giving chase, but it's going to hit the wall, and that's going to score at least one. Coming around is the Tank himself, and he is in there and takes it off the head. That's going to score 2 more runs on the 2-out, 2 RBI double by Jang Jin-hyuk. Oh, wait. That's, I wish that was 5. That is definitely not 5. I don't know why it went that high. Would be fantastic if it was, but my button stuck. There we go. Sorry about that. And that should have runners on second base. And back to the top of the lineup, Yu Ro-gyo. And looks at strike one. All right, Yu Ro-gyo now in again, struck out in his first at-bats, batting 0 on the season. And lifts that one, skies it, left fielder under it, and 3 away. But not before Hanwha is able to score 3 runs. The big shot is a 2-out double, 2 RBI double by Jang Jin-hyuk. Again, he has not been one to hit very well, I'm not going to lie. So they're able to score 3 on 2 hits, 2 singles, a walk, a sacrifice fly, and a double. And Hanwha's got to be feeling good right about now. I wouldn't be too worried about it, David. But if you're the one that keeps picking losers, make sure you continue to pick whoever's playing against Hanwha. Will at least make my stream a little bit more entertaining and enjoyable for myself. Not you, but for myself. But now another big thing is, again, Wang Jun-saw threw 36 pitches. 36 pitches in that first inning. Just sat down for a long time. And now, Benjamin just gave up 3 runs, but he's still only thrown one more pitch than only one more pitch than Wang Jun Saw, as he only threw 8 pitches in the first inning, 29 in that last inning there. So we are back. Wang Saw still out on the mound. Bei Day will lead things off for the KT Wiz. And that's in there for a strike at the top of the zone. 0-1. And misses low. Ball 1-1. The last 5 games, Che Jung-dae has been hitting .263. That's 5 hits and 1 RBI. That's also in the dirts. So far, that is 39 pitches, 18 for strikes. So he's thrown 21 balls, and that is ripped into the netting above the section down the line, and that's 2-2. I could see the number 8 hitter coming up, as he was batting, and there's another full count. He was batting 300 basically, but not the number 9 hitter. And this is the 5th full count, as that one is skied. Chan Sung over and 1 away. So 5. He's faced 7 batters. 5 of them have had full counts, and 1 of them had a 3-ball count. So Oh Yoon Suk stepping in. He is hitting .313 on the season, and just catches the inside corner on that beautiful pitch. Oh, Wang Jun Saw basically throws 3 pitches, throws a as that one misses there. So throws fastball 55% of the time, 140 kilometers an hour. Then forkball 37% of the time at 124 or so, as that one misses low. Does have a curveball that he throws about 6% of the time, and then he has a cutter that I think he accidentally threw one day, because it lists him as having thrown his cutter 0.1% of the time, and another 3-ball count. And another walk. 4th walk of the day. Wang Jun Saw did pitch against, like I said, KT before. His first ever win. 5 innings, 1 run. It was on a homer. But again, that was home, not away, which is very, very different. All right. Check over to first. Very important here is something that I've been noticing, and I don't know if others have noticed it during those of you guys that are watching, is this setup by Che Jae-hoon and Park Sang-an. Oftentimes they set up really early, and especially like guys like Wang Jun Saw, who throw a lot of fork balls. they tend to hit the ground saying, put it low, and that's oftentimes when guys are stealing. That's one fastball in there. So even though you think of tipping pitches as that's a nice looking bat there, I don't want to see what's on there. Is like gold film on his bat. I mean, it's like a character. But the catchers for Hanwha tend to set up really early and kind of give away the location of the pitches, and especially if there's somebody on second base. Here, probably a fastball here. Checks over. The it's something I'm trying to. I watch a lot and trying to analyze as I'm watching why they're stealing on them. Are they doing different things? Another check over to first. Not even close as he's slowly strutting back over to the bag. There he goes. And foul. Kim Tae-yeon giving chase, but doesn't quite grab it as he gave one heck of a run. But that's just going to be a foul ball. I don't know why JJ Hoon. That was definitely much easier for JJ Hoon to catch, but he couldn't see it off the bat. All right, here comes the 2-2 pitch. And another check over. He makes a couple steps back. And misses up high, and another full count. One time through the order, and 6 full counts. Everybody except Kim Min Hyuk have had 3-ball counts. That is not a good thing for Hanwha or for Wang Junzhou. 53 pitches already. Here comes pitch number 54. And all right, once again, another 3-2 pitch. Pitch number 8 coming up, and that's going to be a shot to Noshiwan. Scoops it up and throw. What a play by the third baseman. He loves going to that backhand. Runner does move over to second, but definitely saved runners at second and third situation. Sliding to his right. Kim Tae-yeon with a little bit of a stretch, and back to the top of the lineup. Rojas walked in his first at-bats. Looks at strike one. Rojas looking like got in a fight with a highlighter. So that's fouled away. 0-2. He's got neon green all over the place. He used to wear a big neon green sleeve and boots too, or boots, shoes. Way up high. 1-2. I don't know what his deal is. Rojas has always been a guy with a big giant neon throwing sleeve. Then he always had neon shoes. Woo! As he hits him. Just got his gear. Wow. Just barely clipped it. And they've already made a call down to the bullpen. And looks like John Min Jae is getting warmed up, as that is 5 free passes so far today from the pitcher. Hwang Jae-gyun looks at strike 1 and 0-1. He does have 2 outs, so any sort of out would get him out of this, and that's going to be a 5. Take it yourself. No shoe on, and 3 outs as he gets out of it again. But another 25 pitches, and he's at 61 pitches already on the day. But Hanwha still up, as they just keep stranding all the KT runners. So Hanwha will have their original leadoff hitter, Kim Tae-yeon, leading things off. Alright, we are back. Top of the 3rd here. We will see who's out for. And Benjamin does stay out there. And Kim Tae-yeon, first pitch swinging. And apparently it was lined out. But thank you, NBC Sports, for just showing the reaction of the Hanwha players instead of the actual game. What was that crap? Apparently, there was a liner and a jumping catch at the edge of the grass by the second baseman. That was awful. Jeez. All right, the DH number 16 is hitting now. And looks at strike 1 at the bottom of the zone. And catches the outside. 0-2. And he didn't swing at that, which is amazing because that's usually the pitch that he swings at. All right, here we go again. The 2-2 pitch. And strikeouts. Surprised. That's going to bring up Noshiwan. He popped up to short in his first at bat. Benjamin throwing much better this inning than his last inning. 29 pitches, threw 8 in the first inning, 29 in the second inning. And that just, wow, catches inside. 0-2. And that was pitch number 8. So last 10 games, he's had a hit since the 22nd against LG. 10-game hitting streak for Noshiwan. His run scoring, or his consecutive games of scoring streak ended on Sunday, as that one's way up high, 1-0. Huh? S-J... S... I'm trying to translate it back into Korean English, as that one's filed away. No. I'm not even sure that is. That's, I don't know what you're saying, man. All right. The next pitch way up high, 2-2. Noshiwan, 6 home runs in the month of April. 6 home runs in his last 10 games. Only 3 home runs in March and 3 home runs in April. And that's going to be a shot to the... Whoa! Slips and falls, but catches himself and tosses it for the 3-1 putout in the inning. And Benjamin has once again collected himself and got out of the inning pretty quickly. And we will go to the bottom of the third. Hanwha still winning 3-0. Can KT actually get some runs? I believe that's all for Wong Jun Saw. 61 pitches. I'm going to guess it looked like in the dugout that they were going to change the pitcher. So we will see. I will be ready as soon as I find out. Hanwha Cole will be leading things off, the big lefty. From there, it'll be a righty and a righty. So they may be letting him throw at the first batter, Hanwha Cole, and then from there, maybe changing to a righty. We should be coming back. They don't have the they don't put the countdown at the top of the NBC Sports Plus broadcast. They definitely should. Is very nice, but he is still out there, Wong Jun Saw. And first pitch swinging, fouled away, 0-1. Another foul, 3-2. So he has been throwing around 80 to 90 pitches. Threw 94 in his last outing. He 89 before that, 79, 96, 99. So 90 pitches should be okay for him. As that one misses way outside, 1-2. Kang Baek Ho hitting 325 on the season. Wang Jun So's ERA down to 388, under 4. Got to take that as a starter. It is a rookie starter. That's way up high. 2-2. And the first hit for KT on the single past the diving infielder. Forkball is not forking. Now Wang Jun So stays out there. That extends Kang Baek Ho's 5-game hitting streak. And Moon Sung Chul, 314 on the season. He struck out looking back in the first inning. And in there for a strike. All right. Pitch number 68, which means 67 was what? Yeah, that's right. A strike. And that misses way inside. Mang Sung Chul on the season against lefties, he's hitting 396. So they're keeping him out there. Against righties, only 253. Very, very big splits. As that is roped over the jumping shortstop, and they have 2 straight singles to start the 3rd inning. And quickly running into more troubles. As I imagine, unless he's getting a double play here, he's about done. Ito Yun, you need another foot on that jump to catch that, sir. All right, Jang Sung-woo walked in his first at bats. 256 on the young season. I believe he hit one out of the stadium, and I was hoping that they would show that because it was a shot. The last time they played, he hit one out of this stadium. So hitting 280 with runners in scoring position, and looks at ball. Ball 1 on the outside, 1-1. 14 hits, 25 RBIs with runners in scoring position for the KT catcher. And swings at a ball that just completely drops out of the zone. 1-2. All right, the 1-2 pitch. And that is lifted in the gap. Center fielder over, grabs it. Kang Baek Ho will be rounded in third and coming in to score. And it's going to be 3-1 on the 3rd straight single. Did I say something about only facing the first batter and then not facing the two righties. Did I say something about that? I might have said something about that. Might have said something. It's quite possible. Yeah. I thought he already got up. Why is he now getting back up? And wow, thank you for running like an idiot. Wow, they must have taken some lessons from the good old boys in Daegu. Wow. The bunt misses the bunt. Third baseman or guy at third gets way too far off. Wang Jae-gyun way too far off. No Shiwan gets the ball from the catcher, and that's going to be one out. Sorry, Moon Sang Chul, not Wang Jae-gyun. Moon Sang Chul. Wow. That was pure. I mean, is it like between Samsung over the weekend and then now this game here, it feels like the other teams are running like they're in Little League just so Hanwha has a chance. As that one catches the outside corner, 1-2. That was awful. And the 1-2 pitch fouled away. Kim Min-hyuk struck out in his first at bats. Wow. And that one is gonna drop down. That is a huge play at third, as that would have been another run. And four straight singles, but only one run to show for it so far. That's a tough play there. Kind of just in no man's land. Yeah. But runners on first and seconds, and that's way inside. Bae Jung Dae flew out to left in his first at bats. Yep, he knows that that base running mistake just cost them an inning or a run, and we've got another 1-1 count. Bae Jung Dae hitting 231 with runners in scoring position, 6 hits, 10 RBIs. And that is ripped down the line, but fielded by the ball boy. And 1-2. I love how all the teams now basically have people running cameras everywhere for their little whatever, their YouTube channels and stuff. And that's lifted up into the air. Second baseman An Chi-hong under it, and 2 away. As we pretty sure that would have been an infield fly, not the top fly. All right. Oh, Yusok will be stepping in walked in his first at bat. Looks at ball one. Hitting still 313 on the season. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Misses outside. 2-0. Pitch number 85 of the day for Wang Junso. He's averaging 85 pitches on the season in 4 2/3 innings. Not going to get to the 4 2/3 innings this game, but strike in there. That's a pitch number 85. So Oh Yoon Suk hitting 375 on the season with runners in scoring position. And that's another strike down in the middle of the zone, 2-2. So we've got runners on first and second, 2-2 count, 2 outs, a 2-run difference. Pitcher is number 29 and number 22 is on second. And that bounces in the dirt. 3-2, another full count. Kim Sang-soo is on deck, the number 9 hitter, hitting 227 on the season. Oh Yoon-suk is only hitting 417 against lefties this year. Righties, mere 167. And the 3-2 pitch, way up high. And once again, the bases are loaded on his second walk of the game. And that has been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 free passes given up by the Hanwha starter. Kang Min-jae is definitely ready to come out. All right, and strike one. So 227 on the season, grounded out to No Shiwan over at third base in his first at bats, and that's strike two at the bottom of the zone. And pops him up. An Ji-hong under it, and they get out of it with only 1 run. Again, leaving the bases loaded. Absolutely brutal day for KT with runners in scoring position. And as a Hanwha fan, I will take it all day. 4 straight singles and you only get a run. Ouch. Ouch. But that should be the end of the day for Wang Junso. Obviously not going to make his way into the pitcher of record. 91 pitches, 36, 30, or 36, 25, and 30 pitches. And once again, Benjamin is going to be coming out after sitting for a very, very, very long time. And sitting for a very, very, very long time, yet not having any runs really that to show for it. Once again, the KBO managers are proving my points that bunting is the dumbest possible thing you could do. Luckily, it's ooh, David. David. That's not what I would call dangerously. So you can like cash out. So apparently there's some issues. Is Yuan Jin giving him some coaching pointers, so you can like cash out, take a bit of a loss. You lose like 90% or something like that. Depending, I assume, depending on the situation. But An Ji-hong going to lead things off. Looks at strike one. Sorry about that. Well, An Ji-hong singled and came around to score on the sacrifice fly. That's rips. And 1-2 as that pitch is in the dirt. Yeah, I really know nothing about any of that stuff. Oh wow. All right, and that's going to be lifted. Rojas coming in and one away. It's crazy. I mean, I lived in Vegas and didn't ever visit the casinos, and except for to see some shows as Chan Zung looks at strike one on the outside corner. So I believe we have a new catcher as Jang Sung-woo might have injured himself on that slide. And the slow chopper to the second baseman, and 2 away. Get this changed for you. Yeah, we've got him. Kim Jun Tae now. Apparently, they are relegated to being Hanwha fans with their orange school uniforms. It's like they call them Fanta and Powerade uniforms. One of the schools near my old work. All right, the 1-1 pitch, and that's in there for strike 1 and 2. Jae-jun walked in his first at bat. Nothing surprising there. I'm pretty sure that Hanwha has more fans at the stadium than KT does today. I would not be surprised. Low ball 2-2. KT is loving the fact that Hanwha is in town for a holiday, as they will finally be able to sell out that stadium. All right, the 2-2 pitch, 2 outs, and swing, rolls it to third baseman, scoops it on the run, and 1, 2, 3 goes Hanwha. And we will go to the bottom of the fourth. Hanwha still winning. That's right, still winning. 3-1. I believe Jungmin Jae will be making his way, but this manager is also known for running pitchers into the ground. So who knows? Maybe he'll send them back out there for another 25 pitches. 130 pitches from your 19-year-old first-round draft pick sounds like a good idea for everybody involved. But he has come to his senses, and Jungmin Jae will be on the mound for Hanwha. So a little quick run through the scores around the league. Lotte's up 5-0 against Kia. 0-0 in between Doosan and NC. 0-1 in Incheon between Samsung and the SSG Landers. Kium destroying LG 7-0. So this game, the NC Doosan game and the SSG Samsung game are at least interesting and close still. The other two are pretty. All right, so leading things off for KT is going to be Rojas. Jungmin Jae on the mound, 16 games, 0-1, 394 ERA, 0 holds, 392 batting average against, 16 innings, 5 walks, and 12 strikeouts. So Rojas flips over. He's one of the switch hitting outfielders and looks at strike one. Jungmin Jae is also a forkball guy, fastball, forkball. Does have actually 4 pitches, though, as he is sometimes a starter. All right, the 1 pitch, and that's also in there for a strike. 0-2. 124 on the gun. Going forkball to Mr. Mel Rojas Jr. Rojas hitting 308 on the season. He's been on base both times today. A walk and a hit by pitch. And lays off of that ball in the dirt. It's 1-2. Resets the batting gloves, and they are a lovely black mint. Black and mint to go with his fluorescent, I don't know if that's highlighter yellow or fluorescent green. I can't quite tell with my $7 TV that I'm watching on, and that's way outside. 2-2. Jungmin Jae, the professor, basically goes through a box of chalk every at-bat as he powders up his hand with crushed dreams of his students. Sets up on the outside, the puff, and that's in the dirt. 3-2. As he goes from 0-2 and 3-2. My buttons aren't working. There we go. That one worked. Oh. Quit moving your sign. I can't read it. All right. The 3-2 lifted into left, dropping, and John Jin Hyuk with the grab. 1 away. So Yurogyo Haji, number 16, came up after his injury, hit 579 in the Futures League. Yurogyo hit 306 in the Futures League with 5 steals, so bringing him up for as they basically, it seems like they're giving up on the Kim Tae-yeon outfield experience which is something that I am not upset to see, as they have sent away two outfielders to bring up one outfielder and one infielder. And outside 2-0. So taking Chan Sung and saying you're going to play your outfield. Wang Jae Gyun 0 for 1 on the day, hitting 256 on the season. Walked in his first at bats and then grounded out to No Shiwan, and that's going to be a 5-3 putouts. No Shiwan scooped that up and did a little two-step halfway across the infield grass before throwing over to first. All right, Kang Bae Ko, who started the hit parade in the last inning, fakes a bunt and looks at strike one. Kang Bae Ko grounded into a 3-6 putouts and then stole a base in the first. 328 on the season, singled in his at bat last inning, and looks at ball 2-1. And bounces that one in the dirt. 2-2. So with the day off yesterday, both bullpens should be plenty rested without any issues. So the 2-1 pitch number 13 of the inning for Jang Min Jae, and that just misses low. On deck is Moon Sang Chul, who was the individual picked off at third base and ruined the entire inning for KT. We don't want to see him, though. We want him to start the next inning off. And he rushes that one to the warning track. Euro Gyul jumps off the top of the padding, and he is going to be standing on second. As Benjamin might also be done for the day, as he is not warming up at all. So I'm going to guess that he is done at 61 pitches. So I thought they might try to get 80 out of him, but maybe just 60. That was almost dead center off the top of the padding. Normal fences, that would be a home run, but the KBO fences outside of the UFOs pretty much are 12 to 15 feet high. In the dirt, ball one. Moon Sang Chul struck out looking in his first at bat, then single. So yep, and then a single in his last. Single here should score a run with 2 outs. That's in the dirt, 2-0. Che Jae-hoon will toss that to the side and get a new ball for the pitcher. All right. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And 3-0. right. The 3-0 pitch sets up way outside and hits the glove. They wanted nothing to do with him, as they would, I guess, much rather face the backup catcher. So Kim Jute hitting 273 on the season, 360 on base percentage, and a 724 OPS. The backup catcher who also swings left. A lot of the players in Korea are right-handed but swing left. That's in there for strike. 1-1. As most of them come up, learn to hit left-handed, as they are a little bit closer to first base, and obviously they're going to see more righties throwing. Try to keep a little bit of an advantage. So the report is looks like the left back of the catcher is why he is out of the game. And here comes the 0-2 pitch from the professor himself. Goes way upstairs, but it's too high. 1-2. Okay, the 1-2 pitch number 22 of the inning for Jangmin Jae, and misses outside. 2-2. Kim Jun Jae is hitting 400 on the season with runners in scoring position. I believe that is only 2 for 5 though. KT has got to have the no, I think LG has the biggest catching duo. That's ripped. Kim Tae-yeon stops it with his body, then regroups, grabs it, steps on first, and Hanwha once again gets out of an inning when they leave a ton of guys on. We will go to the 5th inning. Hanwha still leading 3-1 despite getting out hits 5-3. As I'm pretty sure they've stranded about 10 guys on the bases so far today. 4 innings, 10 guys. That is not gonna make the old coach happy. But yes, I do know there will be a new pitcher, as they showed him coming in. I don't know who it is yet, but there will be a new pitcher for KT. Oh, this KBO app is so slow. Update already. I'm going to do this because I don't want to miss it as we come back. Still hasn't updated. Nope. Still hasn't updated. Still hasn't updated. Like, we literally saw the guy walking in. Come on. Juguan will be in 23 games, 1-1, 7.28 ERA, 0 holds, 363 batting average against 29 2/3 innings, 8 walks, and 17 strikeouts. Get that's fixed. All right, Ito Yoon will lead things off for Hanwha. He is the responsible for the sacrifice fly in the second inning that's put Hanwha on the board. As the first pitch. In there for strike. Big pause from Jugon as he delivers. The 0-1 catches the top of the zone. That's 0-2. Hey! There is a not getting runs home duel in this game, Alan. Through 4 innings, KT has stranded 10 guys on the bases already. All right, the 0-2 pitch to... And that's in the dirt. It's 1-2. And that doesn't even include the guy that got thrown out or picked off at third base by the catcher. All right, Juguan, pitch number 4, the 1-2 count to Ito Yoon, and swings at a ball in the dirt. The throw over to first, and 1 away. The in his windup, as he lifts his leg, he kind of pauses, and then, you know, a lot of guys learn as the pitcher's leg goes up, your leg goes up, and that one doesn't, as that's a chopper up the middle and 2 away. So that time he did not pause at all, and John Din-hyuk was quickly down away. Eurogol will now come up for the 3rd time. He is 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a fly out to left. Here comes the pitch, and there's the pause, and then the lift, and wow, a beautiful pitch. I'm amazed at that. Literally caught the very, very lower inside corner for a strike, and taps the ground. He wants it low and in the dirt, but too much in the dirt, and that's going to be ball 1-1. Reminds me of, what is it, Hector Cortez or something like that for the Yankees, who is constantly playing around with his delivery. So this time, no pause, and that's swung on and missed. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Kneels down into the dirt. Lifts it skies. Rojas makes 4 steps to his right and 2 hands it. 1, 2, 3. Go the Hanwha Eagles. And we will head to bottom of the 5th as Hanwha tries to avoid letting guys get on base for the first time in the game. right, Hanwha. Let's go 1, 2, 3 here. 1, 2, 3 here. Hanwha, how about that? We'll see. Do they keep Jongmin J out there? They, I believe, are going to keep Jongmin J. A very lovely ceiling, very lovely sky in Suwon. If those of you at home might want to take a step out and look during the 5th inning stretch. But here comes the first pitch. Kim Min Hyuk, and the first pitch is lined right into center, and Hanwha apparently did not get my memo that we would like an inning without runners. So Bae Jung Dae now stepping in. He is 0 for 2 on the day. Flew out to right in his first at bat, and then an infield fly to the second baseman in his last at bat. All right, here comes the first pitch, and that's in there for strike. All right, the 0-1 pitch from Jongmin Jae, pitch number 26, and he gives the old shoulder to Kim Min Hyuk over at first, and he scaredly pops back onto the bag. And here comes, resets his feet, and the pitch way up high, 109 on that gun, and that was, yeah, not close. 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch from Jongmin Jae. And just catches the bottom of the zone. A beautiful pitch. A beautiful, beautiful pitch. And 1-2 is the count. 266 on the season for Bae Jung Dae. All 27 KT Wiz fans are in the stadium cheering for this one event. That misses low, 2-2. Nick, if you're watching, do you think I should get a coach counter going? See how many times they show the coach on the camera. All right, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Looks like a fastball. Time called as he waited forever. I was even calling time. For those of you wondering, they do have all of the players have a pin or on their hats, or they have a sticker on their helmets. I don't know if they have anything on their uniforms, but will be worn all of the month of June. And that's ripped down. Wow. It's the KBO Remembrance. So this week on Thursday, 5 o'clock game for those of you listening and unfamiliar. 5 o'clock game because it is Memorial Day. And because of Memorial Day, it is a national holiday, so the game is at 5 o'clock. But June is a remembrance month, and that's going to be a 4-6-3 double play, and they get themselves without a base runner for once. Double out sheet. The they just said double out sheet. Wow. right. Next up, OU suck. OU suck. 2 walks today. I'm not sure why he was playing first. That's going to be a foul as Noshiwan with a great play over its third. Catches it on foul territory and plants and fires off balance a one hopper to the first baseman. But it was foul. Also known as strike 1. Sorry, strike 2, where I'm from. All right, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that is a 50-footer. Ball 1 and 2. Okay, you got guys up in the bullpen for both teams. I don't get it, Kenny. I really don't get it. Again, I talked about it before the season even started. All right, the 1-2, and that is a strikeout swing in. 3 up, eventually 3 down, and that will be the end of the 5th, which means it is time to stretch. And I will be back in just a second. Right, I am back. I believe we'll have another new pitcher as they've got a 0 up there for pitch count. We will see who it is. So Kim Tae-yeon will lead things off once they finally gets the all right. Kim Min-soo is the new pitcher. All right. Kim Min-soo is on the mound now for KT. First pitch. Florida. That one misses up high too. A 30 games, 3-1, 5.01 ERA, 8 holds, 270 batting average against. So the last 2 games, he has given up 2 runs, and that's a beautiful play by the third baseman, but isn't able to hold on to it, and then throws the ball. First baseman misses it, hits the runner in the leg, but he walks back, gives the unenthusiastic sign to the dugouts, and Hanwha has a leadoff runner on, I believe, is going to be an E5, judged by anybody that has any sort of baseball experience. They will probably give him a hit because the third baseman had to breathe while fielding it. But the shortstop will now pinch, and there's a bunt into the air, way, and they give him a hit because this is the KBO, and they decide that if the scorekeeper couldn't actually make the play, that it has to be a hit. So after that beautiful bunt by the shortstop that flew into the stands, he now swings and fouls that one into the stands and is quickly behind 0-2. So we once again will set up with an 0-2 count to the shortstop, number 16. Sets up way up high. And that's another strikeout, his second of the day. Welcome back. Welcome back. All right, No Shiwan will step in. He's still looking to extend that hitting streak of his. So 0 for 2 today with a pop up to the shortstop and then a ground out to the first baseman. Those are some nice seats. I wouldn't mind sitting there. And there goes the extended hitting streak, and Kim Tae-yeon is going to be able to go from first to third on the No Shiwan single. And he extends his hitting streak to 11 games. like he closed his eyes as he swung that. And we will have first and third with An Chi Hong stepping into the box. 261 on the season. 1 for 2 today with a single and a fly out to right. Puts it ball on the way on the inside. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch coming up and misses 2-0. That's ball 3, 3-0. Chan Sung on deck, bumped way down in the lineup to the number 6 hole. All right, Hanwha looking to add some runs as An Chi Hong as a 3-0 count. He sets up way outside, not even close, and they will have the bases loaded once again, as that was in the middle of the left-handed batter's box. As they are warming up in the KT bullpen for Chan Sung. Here comes the flashback. Not too long ago, just this weekend, he hit his grand slam. He would love to have another one. Very important. That's going to be a 5. Safe at first. What a play by the third baseman to save more, but they're able to get one across as the third baseman makes the stab behind the bag. He slips a little bit, steps on the bag, jumps and throws, but Chan Sung able to beat it out. Maybe if he didn't slide on the plants, it might have been a little bit closer, but Hanwha is still able to get one across, and still has runners in first and second for Che Jae-hoon, who slaps that one foul. Quit looking at the ball and run. They teach you that in T-ball here? Look at you got base coaches for a reason. As that misses up high, 1-1. Che Jae-hoon 0 for 1 on the day, walked in his first at-bat, and then grounded out to a 5-3 putouts. And that's going to be past the left fielder as he bobbles it, and that's going to bring An Chi Hong in, and Hanwha is now up 5-1. He just lifted that right over the third baseman, and they play very far in against Che Jae-hoon. Doesn't quite get past him, but as he gets around it, overruns it, and ends up bobbling it. As Hanwha now has runners on first and third with 2 outs. And Lee Do-yoon who is 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout, puts a sacrifice fly to the center fielder in his first at-bat for the first Hanwha run. And that's gonna score another run with the single in between shorts and first. Jae Sung walks home. Lee Do-yoon gives a big giant smile. And Hanwha's got runners on first and second. And up 6-1. I live in Korea, so I'm watching here in Korea on regular TV. As that just catches the outside corner. And swings through that pitch. 0-2 on 127. Dropping out of the zone. And a swing, and they bring up 8 and score 3. A second time that they've put up 3 runs in an inning, and Hanwha adds the lead 6-1 as they are not able to get out of the inning. A massive inning for Hanwha as they get 4 hits, 3 RBIs, and a walk, and add to their lead 6-1. Han Sung-hyuk will now come in for Hanwha as we will now see how he's going to use this bullpen. '85 through 7. Yeah, well, he doesn't walk anybody, can he? That's one thing, is he is not somebody who walks a lot of guys, and that's why he's able to go deeper into the games. I believe tomorrow is what I heard. So Han Sung-hyuk out on the mound, 22 games, 0-4, 6.64 ERA, 4 holds, 309 batting average against, 20 and a third innings. And first pitch is a ball. 1-0. So last game, last 3 games, 3 and a third innings, no runs. 1 hold. And that's going to be a single, a chopper, big hop over the third baseman who was over into shortstop territory, and quickly they've got a runner on. Again, they have had runners on, lots and lots and lots of runners on, but they haven't been able to get them home. So Rojas now stepping in. He is 0 for 1 on the day, but been on base twice with a walk and a hit by pitch. Always a dangerous man, and that is 1 and 0. Hanwha up 6-1, but KT can quickly put some runs on the board, and outside of the big two for Hanwha, as that one gets past Che Jae-hoon, and they've now got a runner on second. And that is 2-0. They can quickly put up runs, and outside of a few of Hanwha's bullpen guys, there's not a lot of trust in some of these guys. Now, again, it could be a little bit different, as that's a An Jeong sticks his glove out, grabs it, and 1 away as he moves over to third. An Jeong, you do have to worry about anything hit to him, as he's been playing first all season for some reason. I don't know why. But Wang Jae-gyun now stepping in. He is 0 for 2 on the day, and that's first pitch fouled back 0-1. He walked in first at bats, and then grounded out to third, and another ground out, a 5-3 putouts in his last at bats. Average against Han Sung-hyuk, 1,000. He is 2 for 2 with an RBI. And that's going to be a slow roller. Third baseman grabs it, double clutches, but able to get the outs. But they do get a run. Trade a run for an out in the sixth is, you got to do what you got to do. As he just about lost the ball, but was able to get. Yeah, It is 100% the manager, Daniel. That is what all the old hats are going to be saying. Okay. Kang Bae-ko looks at strike one. Kang Bae-ko is 2 for 3 on the day with a stolen base, a single, a double. Rounded into a 3-6 force out in his first at bat, and swings full pirouettes and 0-2. And welcome, Daniel, by the way. All right, Kang Bae-ko against Han Sung-hyuk is hitting .500, 1 for 2, 0 RBIs. It's all right. And the air guitar playing on the looking strikeouts. The full-on air guitar. If only you guys could see the beauty of it. Because it is quite a thing of beauty. They get one run back and close the gap to within a grand slam. Rojas is 0 for 2 with a walk, a hit by pitch, a fly ball, and a ground out. 2. Does that, how many bases has he touched? 3, 4. If you're counting after him, he has 4 total bases. because he walked and then got stranded at third, and then he walked and was stranded at first. All right. Hanwha will have the top of the lineup. Yuhogyo will lead things off if they keep him in. He is 0-3 on the day. We shall see, shall we not? See, we shall. Yes, and shall we see. And they do keep him in, and way outside. Kim Min-soo's still out there. So Hirogyo strike out, a fly out to left and a fly out to right. And that's going to be a single under the glove of the diving third baseman. And Hanwha again has a leadoff runner on. Hello, Mortaza. Hello, hello. Top of the seventh. So Hanwha with the leadoff single, his first hit of the season, right there. He does have some speed. 5 stolen bases. 10 minutes? No, there's no time limit in baseball. As that is a quick pop-up to the second baseman. Do I think the score will be over 11 total? I have no idea. Honestly, I have no idea. It's a brand new manager. I don't know what he's going to do for anything. All right, the shortstop now stepping in, average down to 297 after an 0-for-3 day. 2 strikeout, and then he gets picked off. Wow. Wow. He literally, the last time he played on the first league, he pinch hits and got picked off. And then just now, he finally gets on base. He gets his first hit of the year and gets picked off again. Wow. And that's a 3 put out. And me too, because if it stays under 11, that means Hanwha wins, because that would be the 6-5 would be the closest score. So that will be the end of the 7th for Hanwha. And yeah, single and picked off again. I want you to win that too, Mortaza. So, Hanwha, 2 straight games being picked off at first. Yurogyo, last game he played, pinch hits, or pinch runs, gets picked off. Immediately sit down. Isang Hyuk. Thank you, thank you. Isang Hyuk, pinch runs, gets picked off, immediately sit down the very next game. And Yurogyo today gets his first hit and then gets picked off. So we will see if he makes a trip back down. Man. All right, we should be coming back. Coming up for Hanwha will be Kim Jun-tae, the backup pitcher. Oh no, sorry, that isn't right. Moon Sang Cho. Kim Bum Soo on the mound, 27 games, 5.84 ERA, 3 holds, 2.42 batting average against, 24 and 2/3 innings, 12 walks, and 29 strikeouts. And he has struggled as of late. We will see how things go. Is he able to turn things around? So, Moon Sang Chol. Moon Sang Chol 1 for 2 on the day, and did he go? He did not go. No replay? Come on, NBC. No? Oh, okay. All right, here comes the 1-0 pitch from Kim Bum Soo. Is gone back to the high socks, and that is ripped down, fielded by the ball boy. A fantastic play. 1-1. Moon Sang Cho versus Kim Bum Soo, 500 last year, 1 for 2. Again, 1 for 2 today with a strikeout, a single, and a walk. And a very, very, very important pickoff from third by JJ Hoon. And the 2-1 pitch, that's chopped foul, just out of the reach of No Shiwan anyway. And we'll go to 2-2. I honestly usually maybe another 45 minutes, Mortaza. All right, 2-2 pitch. Way outside. 3-2. Oh, and Moon Sang Cho already walked once today. And way outside the ball. 4. And the netizens are furiously typing. All right. Kim Ju-tae way up high. 1-0. No, I do not speak French. I barely speak English. All right, the 1-0 pitch sets up on the outside. It misses just at the top of the zone. Kim Bum Soo, 8 pitches, 6 balls, and 45. I don't know what you're saying. There's 9 innings. There's no time, and just misses again. Kim Min Hyuk on deck, hitting 323. Up in the bullpen is Pak Sang Won. And that is ball 4. And pitching coach decides, is it okay if I go talk to him, sir? Yes, please go talk to him. He's saying, calm down. Juhyun Song getting warmed up. Is no, still got his. He's gonna start moving his arms. How is this game gonna end? All right. Kim Min Hyuk now stepping in. He is 2 for 3 on the day with 2 singles and a strikeout to look, and he is doing his best audition for the Korean gymnastics team with a full back bend before he looks at strike one on the outside corner. All right, the 0-1 misses outside, 1-1. What is that going? That's the mascot for the gas station. All right, the 1-1 pitch fouled away. 149. He is rearing back. He is trying to blow things past him. So Kim Min Hyuk 421 with runners in scoring position this season. 16 hits, 21 RBIs with runners in scoring position. And that is fouled into the netting above the bullpen. We will reset for another 1-2. I don't understand how these teams are allowed to have those little flashing light cheer things. Why are those allowed? And struck him out. An ugly looking swing. Beautiful if you're a Hanwha fan. Way behind it. All right, Baejung Dae will step in now. And that will be all for Kim Bum Soo. They will bring in Pak Sang Won to face the righties. This game is gonna go on forever. Forever. He's still pitching, Kenny? Yeah, 8 innings, 93 pitches. Is he gonna throw a complete game? Nail biter in Changwon. You got Doosan hanging on to a 1-0 lead, but NZ has the bases loaded with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. SSG is behind 3-1 to Samsung, bottom of the 8th there, and then Kium still leading big 9-2 over LG and Jamshid. So Lotte, if the standings end up the way they are, Nothing really will change, honestly. Nothing. Absolutely nothing will change. Yeah, not one change at all. All right, clock's on one. 18 games, 0-2, 844 ERA, 1 hold, 323 batting average against, 16 innings, 8 walks, and 14 strikeouts. I wish they would put the whip up there. Because the whip is way, way, way more important than an ERA for a bullpen guy. All right, Baejung Dae, who grounded into that big 4-6-3 double play in his last at bats, also flew out to right and an infield fly in his second at bats when they were really threatening. All right, and in there for a strike. 0-1. All right, here comes the 0-1 pitch. Sets up on the inside and rips into those hanging nets above the bullpen to protect not just the bullpen, but also the fans down there in the first level bleachers. All right, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sets up on the outside, down at the knees, on one knee, and that is lifted to right and 2 away. He did tag up on the play, but that's okay. Once again, you'll give up an out for a base any day of the week when you've got the lead. So OU Suck will now step up. Maybe next time, lady. Maybe next time. I got a pinch hitter here. No, OJ will step in. He is 3 for 6 as a pinch hitter. First pitch swinging, that is lifted. Yuro Gyo or John Jin Hyuk giving chase, but into the netting. Yeah, he's only got 93 pitches, Kenny. Both of the guys involved in that 1-to-1 trade have just been hitting since being traded. All right, the 0-1 and fouls that one out of play once again. No, 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 no. As she hangs out in her Samsung uniform. I don't know if it's an OJ Ill fan or an OJ Ill uniform or not. So OJ Ill hitting 205 on the season. Does have 4 home runs though. We will see as they set up the 0-2 going way upstairs and swing and a miss. As they get out of it, leaving 2 runners on again. And they really just cannot get guys in. That will take us to the 8th. Hanwha up 6-2. "16 base runners, 2 runs. Ouch. Yeah, so far, I mean, Pak Byung-ho alone won 2 of the games against Hanwha. Shinbong-gi will move over to second. I imagine they will also have a new pitcher. Alright, No Shiwan will lead things off for Hanwha. And he is still out there, Kim Min-soo. First pitch in there for a strike. No Shiwan, 1 for 3 on the day with a pop out to short, a grounder to the first baseman, and then a single in his last at bat to extend his hitting streak to 11 runs. And that's fouled away 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch in the dirt. 1 and 2. 9, 9, 1. Way more Hanwha fans there than KT fans. Might as well just be a Hanwha home game, honestly. And that's in the dirt. I think that guy is yelling KT Wiz. And the 2-2 pitch, skied out of play as the catcher gives chase, and it will once again be 2-2. Kim Min-soo, pitch number 32 of the day coming off. 5.50 ERA now on the season, 282 batting average for No Shiwan as he's gone 1 for 3. Tacking up the bat with the old spray. All right, here comes the 2-2 pitch. And fouled away once again. All right, once again, another 2-2 pitch coming up. Rocks back the throw, and that is rips into left field, and he's going to have himself another single for the second time of the game. Battle, and good. That's going to bring up An Ji-hong, who also has a single and a walk today. And we shall see what happens next. That's a ball. That's a ball. too, as it backs him up off of the plates. Checks down at the, make sure to get the sign from the third base coach that says, get a hit. And the 2-0 pitch, way outside, quickly 3-0. Han Chi-hong, again, making his first start on the season at second. I don't know why he wasn't starting at second at all yet this year. That's something I'll never understand. All right, the 3-0 pitch, way up, and that's going to be ball 4, as Hanwha will have their very lovely runners on first and second, and nobody out. We will see, can the new manager solve the riddle of the last 4 or 5 years and finally figure out how to score some runs, as we have a pinch runner, Mr. Mookie himself, will be pinch running for Han Chi-hong, a defensive replacement and a better runner on the base pass. And first pitch in there for a strike to Che Sung. And that was a beautiful pitch right down the middle at 125. As we watch all of the fans. And the 0-2 pitch fouled away and stays at 0-2. Samsung fan cheering for Hanwha. And outside, 1-2. 15 pitches in the ninth. Sounds good to me. All right. And goes down and gets it. Stays at 1-2. In Hanwha's Achilles heel, first and second, nobody outs. Yeah, Mortaza, there's no time. This isn't soccer. And the 1-2 fouled. Catcher and first baseman giving chase. And just out of the reach as the catcher slams into the dugouts, and it will still be 1-2. Two Ks in that 15. And lifts that one up. Center, second baseman under it, and one away. Once again, I asked the most important question. Oh, they already tried, Kenny. All right, so we'll have a pitching change here. The drunk driver already tried bunting and he fouled it into the stands. All right, we have another pitching change here. Is Isang Dong will come on for the KT Wiz. Choi Jae-hoon will be the batter. 1. One for 2. Okay. Alright, we should be coming back here. As my decides to not work all of a sudden. Of course. Alright, again, Choi Jae-hoon should be leading things off for Hanwha. First pitch in there, first strike. Well, the starter only went 3 innings because I'll explain it in just a sec because that one is way up high. So Isang Dong, 15 games, 0-1, 5.94 ERA, 3 holes, 3.13 batting average, 16 2/3 innings, 9 walks, and 12 strikeouts. So, Dave, the first inning involved 4 full counts, 3 walks. 5 of the 6 batters had 3 balls against them. Then the next inning, the first 3 batters had 3 balls, including 2 full counts. The starter threw 36, 25, and 30 pitches in the first 3 innings, and at that point he was done on the day. KT's pitcher was just coming back from an injury, so he was limited to 60 pitches. But Choi Jae-hoon lifts that one into the gap once again, and that's going to bounce 1 hop to the wall. 1 run comes, and 1 run. I was hoping for a second, but I believe he is starting tomorrow, Dave. I'm not quite sure. But Lee Do-yoon now stepping in. He is, looks at ball 1. Lee Do-yoon is 1 for 2 with a sacrifice fly, a single, an RBI, and a strikeout. And a balk will move the runners over. And balking home a run. And we'll restart that is 1-1. I have to imagine he is because they didn't take him off of the roster. And that's going to be a chopper. Wow. Shea Jae-hoon didn't go home. And that ends up being a 3-4 put out at first on a chopper. And 2 away. All right, John Jin Hyuk will step in and looks at ball 1. John Jin Hyuk with a 2 outs, 2 RBI double back in the second. And ball 2, 2-0. There's strike 1. 2-1. So John Jin Hyuk, other at bats, strikeout and a ground out to the shortstop. Just misses, catches it on the actual K zone, but all right, here comes the 3-1 pitch. And skied up into the shortstop under it, and 3 away, but not before they are able to get 2 more runs across on a single, a walk, and RBI double, a balk, and they will go to the bottom of the 8th, up 8-2, trying to not get to 11 so Mortaza can win some money. We will see, we will see, we shall see. As we will also see who comes out onto the mound. Pak Sang-hwan threw 6 pitches, all for strikes in the last inning. But there has been a long delay. And not a lot of guys left in the dugout. Jang Shi-won obviously could come out. Lee Sang-gyu, I'm not entirely sure what they're doing with him, as he was called up last week, but has still not been in a game. Again, the whole bring guys up, not use them, and not do anything with them. Like you're just bringing them up to say, hey. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but and I don't know what's going on in the old dugout, clubhouse, and all of that stuff. So, who is on the mound? I'm still waiting. So, Kim Yoo-yeon will be out on the mound. 25 games, 1 win, 6 ERA, 3.01 batting average against, 24 innings, 11 walks, and 19 strikeouts. Wouldn't be a game without Kim Yoo-yeon. And we are underway. And that misses way up as he brushes him back, goes down to the ground, and then drops the ball that is thrown back to him by the catcher. Kim Yoo-yeon was the guy that had to emergency start after Yoo Hyun-jin complained of elbow pain. Kim Sang-soo 1 for 3 on the day. And that misses upstairs 2-0. Kim Sung-soo, one single, a ground out to No Shiwon at third, and then popped up to An Chi-hong at second. And that's in there for strike 2-1. Gonna be on 6 ERA versus the 231 hitting shortstop Kim Sung-soo. And foul ball. Oh, something? No. Why is the... What was that? Apparently that's an out, but the umpire was waving everything off. I don't know what that was. I really don't understand. The umpire was waving everything off as the ball was in the air. So I didn't know if maybe somebody called time or something. But apparently not. Rojas now stepping in. He is 0 for 2 on the day. Been on base twice with a walk and a hit by pitch. And looks at ball one low. 1-0. All right, the pitch lifted into the air. Left fielder giving chase on the run, and Chan-ho makes the catch. As it does look like Chan-ho might have taken over. So Chan-ho moves to left. Jang Jin-hyuk moves to right. I will attempt to fix that. All right, 2 away here in the bottom of the 8th. Looks at strike 1. And No Shiwon grabs it. The throw. 3 away. Will come up in the top of the 9th. They're gonna have their leadoff batter Yuro Gyo, who singled in his last at bat, was quickly picked off. However, Kim Dae-yeon has been hitting hard, hitting well from the top of the lineup. Very moved him to the second in the lineup, though. But why only one stolen base? Because he's not fast. He's like 5'8", 5'9". Maybe. It says he's 178, but he is not 178. He's 5'8", 5'9". But he is not a speedster. Well, when you're hitting 300 and something, this ain't the 80s, 70s, and 80s, Dave. This is regular ball now. They don't care if it's a speedster or not. They want guys that can get on base for the other guys in the lineup. He's not slow by any means, but why steal when you got Peraz and No Shiwon behind you? Alright, Yuro Gyo looks at ball 1. And the Isang-dong will stay out there for lifted lifted up, going foul. Y'all average up to 143 on the season now. And inside 2-1. All right, 2-1. Misses inside again. 3-1. Take your base, sir. As he walks, he is on base for the second time today with a leadoff walk this time. All right, let's see if you can manage to not get picked off. I don't know what a run scoring percentage is, though, Dave. All right, Kim Tae-yeon. The topic of discussion currently is that's in there for strike. God, he's got some really long nails for a pitcher. Whoa! Lee Sang-dong is coming up high and tight to these righties. All right, to the 1-1, and that's ripped foul. 2-2. I mean, he's got 41 hits, 22 walks, so that's 63. And he scored 20 runs, so about, yeah, a third of the time. I thought it was fair. What a beautiful view of that. Thank you for the 240p version of the video. And that one was also very, very good. Only a few cheers, which means it's probably foul. Foul. All right, so we've got a 1-2 count still up here. As we'll just reset and give you some new music, sir. Reaches for ball 2, fouls that away. Stays at 1-2. Nick, did you get you a military uniform? All right, resetting the 1-2 counts and swings and misses. There's that pitch that him and An Ji-hong and Jae Sung often swing at. That pitch falling off. Yeah. I don't think they will. All right, the shortstop back up again. First pitch swinging. Skies that's center fielder giving chase and two away. The shortstop is the only person without a hit in the starting lineup for Hanwha today. And No Shiwan will attempt to extend this game a little bit longer for Hanwha. Nope. We've got Pak Sang-han. Second one is in there for strike also. What is going on here? I'm trying to figure out what they're doing defensively. So I'm going to guess that Ido Yoon is going to switch to third. Moonhan Ben is going to move to second. Hwang Young Mook is going to move to short. And Pak Song-an is going to move to catcher. And that's the only thing I can think of. Did he just get yelled at for having fun trying to field the ball? I think so. That's upstairs. Wish they would have replayed that. Alright, the 2-2 pitch misses inside. 3-2. Alright, the 3-2 pitch way outside and walked him. All right, Moogie Mook. First pitch swinging, lifts that one and just foul. He wants to hit himself. All the way to Wakanda. And that is not going to do it on that swing. Take on He's got it kick started. Way upstairs, 1 and 2. This season, 354 in April, dropped down to 298 in May as he barely got any playing time after that stupid down by 3 bunt. And that is going to move the runners over on the wild pitch. And it's 2-2. Jopa. 2 RBI double. That will make Mortaza very upset. Mortaza does not want 11 runs. And ball 3. Another full count. Pitch number 36. Ooh, the Wang Young Monsters. That's air guitar time from the home plate umpire. And we will go to the bottom of the 9th. Hanwha up. 8-2. He played for the Monsters last year. You gonna get you that uniform? No, not all, but a lot of them. Who are they going to bring out to pitch? That's the question. Yeah. That has got to be hot and disgusting. All right. Kim Yoo-yeon will stay out there trying to protect a 6-run lead. Moon Hyun-bin into second. See if my prediction was right. Moon Hyun-bin into second. Park Song-un, yeah. Catching. I'll change this if it matters later as first pitch in there for a strike. And ball 1. So Wang Young Mook moves over to third. That was kind of close. Ball 2, 2-1. So quickly, Moon Hyun-bin in the 7 spot now. And quickly finds him 1 away. Oh, wrong button. Get all of this fixed and factored. All right. Moonsong Cho, 1 for 2 on the day, and looks at strike one. He is 2 walks and a single and a strikeout, looking in a massive, massive pickoff as that one catches the outside corner. 0-2. Probably the turning point of the game, honestly, was him getting picked off at third base. And tries to throw it past him, but nowhere near the strike zone. All right, the 1-2 lifted in foul. Way down the line. 0-2. Sorry, 1-2. And once again, sorry, there we go. All right, the 1-2 pitch coming up. Goes upstairs, but it's too far. Who's gonna get the big? Jang-Min Jae should be getting his decision today. Would move him, be his first win of the season, 1-1, and that's lifted. Moon Yen Bin out, and center fielder coming in, and 2 away. All right, 1 more out to go. All right, Kim Min Hyuk. Oh, sorry. We have a pinch hitter here. They haven't said who the pinch hitter is. Chun Sung Ho is the pinch hitter. One and one. All right, here comes the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. We're not done yet, Dave. We're not done yet. It's never over till we get the third out, Dave. All right, the 1-2 pitch. And swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt. Touches him, and that will be the end of the game. Hanwha wins a 8-2. And the new manager... no, there was a failed bunt, Nick. A failed bunt. A failed bunt that went into the stands. Was it a bunt for a hit? Yeah, he doesn't count. All right, well, Hanwha gets their first win of the new manager's career. as a Hanwha fan, and he is holding the game ball. So, not, I mean, as far as my view, they played a really good game. KT just, I mean, they had runners on all game long. But I mean, you had the pickoff at third base. Yeah, just they could not score despite having runners on. So hats off to the pitching, and obviously to JJ Hoon. I really think that was the turning point of the game, as at that point the game was still close, and then the pickoff, they had four straight singles, would have easily made the game 3-1 or 3-2. So very, very different game. Benjamin came back, but thank you, Dave. But was obviously limited. The KT bullpen was not good at all. Gave up Kim Min Soo gave up 5 runs. Benjamin gave up 3 runs in 4 innings. They finally beat a foreign left-hander for the first time in almost 2 months. They get a win against a foreign left-hander. Yes, he was making his first game back in a month, but take what you get. Wang Junseok did not pitch well. 3 innings, 91 pitches, 6 walks, 4 hits. Was able to get out of innings and get out of innings and then get out of another inning. The really KT only had 2 innings that they did not have a base runner, and that was the last 2. So overall, a couple things I did really like was the fact that An Chi-hong finally played second base. Kim Tae-yeon was at first, and Cheon-sung was in right. Like, I don't know why this wasn't done so many times, so many times against left-handed hitters. And then you could put I just think about if Peraza was here, you got another guy, another right-handed bat against lefties, and then Yuro Gyola in center, Che Jae-hoon and No Shiwan, and now against lefties you only have either your DH and your shortstop are the only 2 people that you have that are gonna be left-handed hitters against left-handed pitching. I don't know why this wasn't done many times before, but well, we all know why it wasn't done before. So lots of changes. They worked out well. Yuro Gyola played good in the outfield, which is something they really need. Walked, singled, but was obviously picked off again. He's got speed. He can steal bases, but you can't steal bases if you're getting picked off. The shortstop, or sorry, not shortstop, but the number 16 came up 3 strikeouts. Sorry, 2 strikeouts. 0 for 5. The only person in the Hanwha lineup that did not get a hit today, as Yuro Gyola a single, Kim Tae-yeon a single, No Shiwan 2 singles, An Chi-hong a single, Cheon-sung a single, Che Jae-hoon a single and a double, Lee Do-yoon with a single, and Jang Jin-hyuk with a double. So all up and down the lineup, they hit and scored. They win 8-2, 10 hits. Again, they can score. It's just whether or not the pitching can hold them. I can't expect the pitching to do what it did today whenever they're giving up hits and walks. Because again, 7 hits, 9 walks, 16 base runners. Hanwha had 10 hits and 5 walks, so 15 base runners. It's not a 6-run difference in the game. So, but anyway, thank you guys for paying attention, or at least logging in to check everything out. I will be back tomorrow. I believe Barya is supposed to be making his first start as a Hanwha Eagle. So we will see how that goes, and we will see how game number 2 of the career, the Hanwha career for the legend coach goes. I will see you guys tomorrow.